The exact reason as to why I haven't made any videos lately is the exact reason why I made the idea to do this kind of thing in the first place. Because my medicine fucked me over. Complete just fuck. I was stoned off my fucking ass. I couldn't see straight, I couldn't walk straight, I was throwing up, it was just no. This video is gonna be about fucking Lamictal, fucking Depakote, fucking Prozac, and fucking Buspirone, and the motherfucking shit that it put me through. And yes, I've been saying fuck a lot, but I don't care because it just, oh, motherfuck. So, this is Depakote. Before 2 weeks ago, I took 250 milligrams once a day at night. It was this lovely pill. That's all fine and good. And then I also took Prozac. 2 at night, and it's these little pills. Perfectly fine. Can handle that shit. I've been taking Lamictal for fucking years. Like, since I took it before I was undiagnosed at 13, and I've been taking it since I was re-diagnosed at 15. I am 22, so I have been dealing with this shit for years. And this is Lamictal, and I take 150 milligrams twice a day. All this shit was fine. No problems. Perfectly good. The only one for psychiatric purposes is Prozac. I am on Depakote and Lamictal for my seizures. I understand that they are bipolar medications, and that worked out very well in my favor, but that is not why I'm taking them. And I have been on Depakote for about a year, and it was the miracle pill. My epileptologist was so hesitant to put me on Depakote. And do you want to know fucking why? It's because Lamictal and Depakote are not friends at all. Okay? Depakote was the last chance medication before we needed to consider more serious options. So, Depakote, what happens is Lamictal makes it harder for Depakote to work. And Depakote increases the potency of the Lamictal in your bloodstream by 3 times, at least 2.5. So this means that even though I'm only taking 300 milligrams of Lamictal twice a day, or like total, cumulatively, my body thinks that it's getting between 750 and 900 milligrams. I'm not, but it thinks that I am, because I'm taking 250 of Depakote. Now, I went to the psychiatrist and he was all like, oh, I don't think it's being therapeutic, so you need to get your blood drawn and then come back. So I go get my blood drawn. I go back to the psychiatrist and he tells me, oh yeah, your level was at 45 and it needs to be 50 for it to be therapeutic for seizures, and it needs to be 75 for it to be therapeutic for bipolar disorder. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, but it's at 45, that's close. 1, that's close enough for me. 2, like, my seizures stopped. So obviously it's being therapeutic for my seizures, you know, like, I don't understand how it's not at a therapeutic level if it clearly stopped my seizures, you know. So he told me, here take buspirone, which is this lovely tiny ass pill, not this big, it's 5 milligrams. It'll stop me from waking up in a panic in the middle of the night from Prozac. And I was like, cool story. And then he said, I'm also going to up your Depakote from 250 to fucking 500 milligrams. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, he doubled your medication. How dare he? Blah, 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 blah. Well, one, you are correct. How fucking dare he? Two, Depakote only comes in like 250, 500, 750, and 1,000 milligrams of pills. I think it comes in higher, like once it gets higher, it's like 5,000 milligrams or some shit, but it goes up like 250 to 500 to 750, you know? And so it's not odd, I guess, for you to be upped from 250 to 500 to Depakote. But what this did, if you recall from my lovely crash course, was my Lamictal made it harder for my Depakote to work, and Depakote decided, hey, you now think that even though you have 300 milligrams of Lamictal in your body, you have fucking like 1,500 to 1,800 milligrams in your body. I was fucking stoned. Just off the wall stoned. And I was just sitting there thinking, dude, like, I can't be on this much. It's not happening. And I called the psychiatrist's office, but of course it was fucking July 4th weekend, so they were all like, oh, he told me to tell you to stop taking buspirone. But continue on with everything else. Your body's just getting used to it. And I'm just sitting there thinking, no, I'm fucking stoned off my ass. That's what's happening. It just kills me that I was born with seizures. Doctors are honestly sitting there telling me, well, I've never experienced a seizure, and I've never been on seizure medications, but I studied them, so I know what's going on better than you do. Bitch, motherfucking please. You may have had all of the classes, but I'm the one that has to sit here and take all of the side effects. And I ended up having to go to work anyhow, and then I got sent home like 2 hours into my shift because my manager was like, you're dying, you need to like go home. I could not do it, just nope. So the only reason that I am not stoned off my ass now is because for the first time in my life, I have taken the initiative to just say, I know what's wrong with this medication regimen, so I'm going to change it. And I tell people and fellow patients all the time, don't edit your medicine regimen, and I will stand by that. I personally think that you need to talk to your doctor, but when it comes down to it, if it's between you changing it because what was working before worked better, at least you're not like making some big different like combination and upping one thing and lowering another thing. You're going back to a week ago I was better than this, so I'm going to go back to that and see if that's what's wrong, you know? Like, but don't just go and be like, oh, I never tried this before, so I'm going to do it. Like, no. If you're going to change your medicine regimen on your own, go back to what it was like a week before you changed it, you know, a week before your doctor changed it, and then call your doctor and be like, dude, fucking no. So yeah, that's why I haven't been around. I'm just very, like, almost aggravated. I don't want to be aggravated. I don't like being aggravated. Being aggravated is a waste of energy and a waste of time. And I got that quote from Gilmore Girls. Anger is a useless emotion, it is a waste of time. And I personally live by that. I think it is. I think it's a waste of time and a waste of energy. But it's just fucking, you need to call your patients back. I give no shits that it's a holiday. You need to make sure that your patients are not afraid to call you because there's an emergency. Some of them can't afford to go to the ER every time there's a problem, and all the ER is going to do is call you. So just fucking answer. Okay, I'm done. I feel better now. I don't understand why people like being stoned so much. It is not fun. It's not. Like, whatever floats your boat, live and let live, but it is not fun for me. So, all right. I love you guys. Next time I'm going to be talking about what I don't get about people's relationship problems, because this is a serious thing. And I'm not going to go into it now, but it's a serious thing, and that's what I'm going to talk about next time. So, leave a comment. Tell me about your stupid doctors, because I'm sure they're all out there, and tell me any story that might make me feel better about my own. And also leave a comment if you want me to do a certain video. Okay, bye everybody.